doing on this fine, it's either Saturday morning where you are, or Friday afternoon, Friday evening. I hope everybody's okay. Everybody's keeping well. Let me just have a look. I will get to the chat somehow. There we are. That's better. Let's see who's in the chat. Hello, Raven. Hello, Mary, Sylvie, Twin Star, Sari, gorgeous. Hello, Jackie. Hello, Judy. Hello, hello. Mickey Tinker is here. Hello. Sue, hello. How are you doing? Lizzie, hello. DB, hello, hello. Who else we got? Marlene, hello. Wendy is here. Hello, Wendy. Vicky, hello. Hope you're doing okay, girl. Sue, hello. We have so many Sues. It's really cool. Trudy is here. Oh, it's early doors for you, Trudy. Bless you. Thank you for joining. Jackie, Sue, Mickey, Marissa, hello. How are you doing? Yeah, thank God it is Friday. It's good, isn't it? Lady Margaret, hello. Lucky, hello. Kay, hello. How are you doing? Cat Wrangler is here on time, which is a miracle. Maggie, hello, darling. How are you doing? Stephanie, hello. Marge, good evening. Where we are, Dax, hello. Oh, here's trouble. Paula, hello, darling. How are you doing? How's Iris? Is she behaving? Let's have a look. Patricia, hello. How are you doing? Leslie, good evening. I hope the weather's okay where you are. Robbie, hello, darling. Jen, hello. Northumberland, Astrid and Mooney. Hello. They're all wild. Now you've mentioned the cats. They have been feral with the wind. I swear to God, Astrid's been like flying around the place, headbutted the door before, made Merlin jump 6 feet in the sky. She's acting rad. She's absolutely off her box today. I don't know what's going on. So yeah, there might be some cats. Lizzie is here. Teresa, hello, darling. Hello, all the lurkers as well. Everybody lurking in the back. Welcome as well to you guys. It's been crazy madness. Tracy, hello, darling. Donna, hello. Lucy, hello. How you doing? Welcome. Sharon, hello. Hey, Janine. How are we getting? Katie, hello. Oldbird, hello. Josie, hello. How are we all doing? Is everybody? If you're in the UK, are you keeping safe? It's wild here. It's absolutely wild. We don't usually get storms like this. Oh, I'm sorry, Sari. I hope you feel better soon, love. Hiya, Jill. If you've got a cat that wants cuddles, well, you know that's a priority, I think, other than typing. Cats always take priority. Hiya, Ellen. Let's have a. You wanted to get a pendy for a net cat wrangler? Okay. Need to get a pendy, girl. Polly, hello, darling. Lucy, rainy, windy, and awful here in the Scottish borders. I know. My other half had to go and pick somebody up from, I think it was. Where were you? Scots Gap. So not too far. He had to go and pick somebody up from Scots Gap whose car had died. So it was yeah, don't ask. Let's have a look. But the main thing is everyone's all right. It is wild. I imagine it's even wilder up where you are in the borders. Let's have a look. Miriam, hello. Angela, hello from Las Vegas. The weather, it's really breezy, really windy, and it's not stopped raining. Not at all. In fact, there's not far from us, there's a place called Camas, and it's spelled Cambois, and it's like on the seafront, but it's got a beach and everything. Anyway, my other half was along there today, and he said there was sea foam going along the streets. It's blowing that hard. So yeah, it's wild. It's nice having a bit of storm. Hey, Kate. Hello, Catherine. Hello, Catherine. How you looking? It is wild. It's flooded in Suffolk. Really, bless you, man. Mickey Tinker. We can't have a flooded Mickey Tinker. Laura. Hello, darling. How is the new car? The new car is absolutely fine, Terry. It is. It is being driven around very slowly today. I really wish it like had some kind of like James Bond thing that I could throw. Yeah, Terry. I hope you feel better soon, love. There's nothing worse than having the lurgy. Hello, Joe. Hello, love my rescue pup as well. Now everyone's here. How's it going, everyone? It's been roughly damp, very damp. The cats have been crazier than usual. Let's put on a let's light Johnny. I think we need a Johnny Thompson. I've got some good Johnny Thompson pictures to share on the community post. Keep everyone happy. Now, can I operate this with no nails on? Oh dear. I'm pressing it to switch it on, and I'm pushing. It's that end. I'm using the wrong end. Oh my god. This is why I don't drink. I'm daft enough without it. Yeah, the Scottish hottie is lit. Woohoo! Hiya, Tammy, darling. Yeah, it's wild. In fact, there was a there's a video going around of the storm in Whitby, and that is wild. It is going to be crazy night tonight, I think. Crazy. So, before I begin, I just want to say thank you very much to the lovely person who has sent me the Queen Elizabeth Funko. She is going on my shelf. Thank you. We are very regal. Tonight we have Johnny Thompson Aflame and Queen Elizabeth Funko. And some new tarot cards. The Squid Cake Marcel Tarot. So we'll have a blast of them in a minute. So thank you very much. Thank you. I really do appreciate it. It is really humbling that people take the time out to do stuff like that, and I appreciate it, and thank you. And I've got a lovely cat book as well, but the other half seems to have snaffled that at the minute. You've seen the stormy seas at Whitby. It's wild, absolutely wild. Hello, Rando, darling. Is it? I saw some wild stormy bits from Ireland as well. Good morning, Leanne. Hello, Carolina from Leafland. It's just wild. Now, the funny thing is, is one of my predictions that places would flood that hadn't flooded before. And we have had a lot of flooding in Scotland. So I will do a prediction confirmed once the storm is over. It's sad, but east of England, east of Scotland, don't usually get it as bad as the northwest or Wales and the West Country. Usually are the ones who get the most severe floods. So yeah, there's a pond in your backyard. Well, it's nice to think that you can have some kind of aquatic life. I wonder if there's any live stream cameras along the coast. I don't know. We'll have to have a look. We'll have to have a look. So We're going to pull a card for us. In fact, I've still got Jesus out from the other day. But we'll pull a different card. He can stay out. I'm liking that. We'll pull a different card. Okay. So, is everybody ready for the card? You don't have to take it if it's not for you. It's okay. It's fine. But this is for everybody who's listening now or in the future to this live stream. Signs from heaven. Thank you, heaven, for sending me reminders of your presence. Really, Tammy, that's congratulations to your daughter. Wow, that's really good. That's amazing. Signs from heaven. That's really nice. That is really nice. Now, have you got your pendulums? What is a chippy? A chippy tea? Who's been having chippy teas? It's basically fish and chips. It's the fish and chip shops. I've had a chippy tea tonight. I'm not having a very healthy week, am I? Yeah, I'm having a chippy tea tonight as well. Fish and chips, yeah. So the other day I was looking for this bad boy, which was right in front of me, apparently. And I couldn't see it for looking when I was on the live stream. But this is like a pendulum board. So instead of you just doing the yes or no, you can go maybe, rephrase, and all that. So whatever one it's going to. So yes would be that way, maybe would be that way, rephrase the question, all of that stuff. So I'm going to let the pendulum. You're supposed to have fish on a Friday. Do you want to know what fish I had? I had spam fritter and chips. Ah, I'm such a chab. Thank you, Richard III, for showing us where the board is. Thank you so much. Thank you very much for showing us where the board is. Has everybody got pendulums? Is everybody pendulums at the ready? Greetings from Albuquerque. Hello, welcome. Curry sauce. Yeah. Curry sauce, it's chip shop curry sauce. It's probably, I don't even know if it's anything like, it's not anything like any other curry in the world. Chip shop curry sauce it's an acquired taste. You love spam fritters. I love spam fritters. Chips, mushy peas, and gravy curry for me, please. Oh, did you not get your chip shop, Raven? I am sorry. Spam fritters are lovely. I know I'm meant to be healthy. You have a board? You have everything? Okay. So whether you have a board or not, we are going to ask where the invisible children are tonight. And I don't mean where they are, who they are with, like we did the other night. I'm going to ask where they are located in the world, because I've got a funny feeling they ain't in California. So are you ready to do this? Are we ready? Okay. So show me yes on this board. Show me no on this board. It's more of a gentle move, isn't it? Okay. So we're going to ask. Hey, Deb. How are you doing? We're doing a bit of pendulum work. So we're going to start off by asking Are the children in North America? Okay. I would say that's going yes. What's everyone else getting? You're getting no. Hello, Nicola love. Let me ask it again. Because when I say North America, I mean North America and Canada. Like, I mean, as in the top of North America. Hmm. So let me say, it are the children in the United States of America. Getting no. They're not in the United States. You see that? Okay. Stop. Okay. Is the child that is known as Archie to the outside world? Is the child known of Archie in the outside world? Does he live in America at present? No. Is the child known as Lilibet? Is she in North America at present? Wow. You see, that's not even hardly moving. I have to really faint. I'll try again. Is the child known as Lily, who is meant to be Prince Harry's daughter? Is she living in the United States of America at the moment? No. I'm getting a no. Okay. Is the child known as Archie? Is he living in Canada at the moment? It's not really moving, is it? Is the child known as Lilibet? Is she living in Canada at the moment? That's a strong yeah. Okay, so Lily Bucks is in Canada. Okay. Is the child known as Archie living in the UK? No answer. Is Prince Harry's son living in the UK? Richard III's got a hold of this blooming pendulum. Why am I being blocked? I'm being blocked. Can you see that? It's not doing anything. Is Prince Archie living in Switzerland? Can you see how it just stopped? I think he's in the UK. Hang on a second. Let me just. Okay. Are we being blocked to see where Prince Archie, or the child known as Archie, is? I think that's rephrase. The where it's pointing, it's going between. It's going more towards rephrase. Okay. Ah, how do you rephrase it? I can't think of how to rephrase it. Am I being blocked from energetically being able to locate Prince Archie? Yeah. I think it's something specific. Somebody's trying to block me. I think we might be getting too close to the truth. Okay. Let me ask a different question. Does Megan think Prince Archie is in the UK? Yes. A faint yes. Does Harry think Prince Archie is in the UK? I can get around them. Go ask the right questions. Yeah. Okay. Archie is living in 5 different places. He gets about, you know? So I'm getting blocked, which is interesting. So if I'm getting blocked, it means somebody's noticed this little channel. So we'll put some protections up. But this is okay. It is okay, guys, because I'm doing a lot of work with Archangel Michael. Don't worry about anything. I feel a lot more. You're getting yes for Scotland. Are Archie and Lily related? Let's have a look. Are Archie and Lily, did they share DNA? That's okay. Are Archie and Lily born of the same bloodline? Okay. You see that? That's not a rephrase, that's a no. You got a big yes on that one. Okay. Sometimes it's being precise. Does Archie and Lily have different mothers? Yeah. Lily is mother is in Canada. Let me just ask, I'm sure. Is Lily's mother in Canada? Hiya, Moya. Is Archie's mother in the UK? Is Archie's mother in England? is Archie's mother in the southeast of England? Is Archie's mother in London? That's a no. Is Archie's mother in Sussex? That's a good question. Southeast of England. Trying to think of all the places. Is Archie's mother in Windsor? Is Archie's mother in Hampshire? Trying to think of places. She's in the southeast of England. You got yes to Windsor. Okay. Let me just stop it for a second. Was Archie's mother the lady with the brown hair outside the Abbey? I can picture the picture in my mind. Was Archie's mother the lady with the brown hair in the brown dress outside Westminster Abbey? Yeah. Has everyone seen that photo of the pregnant lady at the back of Westminster Abbey? Let me have a look. I haven't done any tarot yet. I'm half an hour in. I better get some tarot on. Berkshire. Okay. Is Archie's mother living in Berkshire? Is that a faint yes? You've seen the lady in the brown dress, Caroline? Yeah. She sent the photo, Steph. I don't think they're in Wales. I think they're in the southeast of England, possibly Berkshire. You think Liverpool Island? Windsor is in Berkshire. Right, okay. So that would make sense. Why does the mother physically have him? I don't know. This is all stuff we have to kind of like break through and look through and find out. Let me have a look and see. Just going to close that down. I think we should get some cards out, don't you? And have a little bit of a look into this because it links into something. I don't know if No More Weibo's here. And CD was saying on the community tab. Apparently, do you know the YouTuber Megan's Mole? She has been told to remove all of her videos about the moon bump that goes bump in the night. I don't know the whole ins and outs of it, but this is concerning because this is a I wouldn't necessarily say it's well, it is a free speech issue, because I'm sure Meghan's mole, she's either America or Canada, I think. I'm not too sure. But surely, like, it's a theory, it's a working theory. Why wouldn't they be allowed to discuss it? I'm sure we'll be allowed to discuss Alec and Hilaria Baldwin's pregnancies and stuff like that, and other people's, like Beyonce's, whoever it is. Even if Catherine had another baby, we'd be asking questions. Yeah, it's straight up censorship. Who's told us to remove the videos? The YouTube gods, apparently. So let me have a look. Do you want me to have a look into that first? Because I will have a look into that first. I think there's something coming out about the kids. Who has clout to remove videos on YouTube? Well, that's the thing. I thought of that, Donna. I really did think of that pendulum on a map thing. I need to get a printout, like an A4 printout of maybe like America and stuff, and then we can do some like geolocating of people and things and looking for stuff. That's a definite thing that I will be purchasing very soon. Let's have a look. Yeah, she's been demonetized, and now she has to take down some of her videos. Let's have a look and see. Oh, it's a very good idea, Donna. I'll have to get a map. I will buy one. Really? Let's have a look and see who's behind this for Meghan's mole. Now, I don't know Meghan's mole's real name. I don't know her star sign or anything like that. But we're going to have a look. Let's have a look. Four of Swords in reverse. Why is that coming out quick straight away? That's very dramatic. The Four of Swords in reverse. You know that's my death card, yeah? Anyone who's been here for a while. Why would the death card come out straight away off the bat? What would this be about the... And there's the death card. There's actual death. Burning away of the old. Scything things down. Cutting down your opponents with your innocence. I wonder if there's something to do with the miscarriage, whatever. You know, the one that they dropped off at the bottom of the banyan tree. I wonder if there's something to do with the miscarriage and that's getting played on because we have death here. Ten of Cups and the Hierophant in reverse. This is very suspect to me. The Hierophant in reverse shows that there is corruption. There's corruption with something learned. There's corruption with something with knowledge. The veneer are looking happy families why it's happening with the Ten of Cups above. Let me just pull some more cards before I say what I want to say. Five of Coins, that's Megxit deal. Knight of Swords, protection. Okay. Somebody has reported Megan's Mole's channel. I would say it's somebody linked to the Harkles. I mean, you don't have to be a tarot reader to say that, but I feel like that argument is going with mental health regard Megsy. The stuff with the Four of Swords in reverse, they may be like talking about the miscarriage. The Death card crossing over, again, this is why they're doing it, is they are cutting down their opponents, they are clearing their way. It keeps their image upright, but what they are using the very things they complain about. They are manipulating and putting pressure on media to run with certain narratives, and they're doing it the back way around mental health. Five of Coins, it's all the Megxit stuff. They will say it's related to the Five of Coins classically is the two kind of urchins outside of the church, and they will say it is in relation to the misogyny that the term Megxit had, and also where we're going into the realms of death, dying, infants, and they're trying to dress it up as maybe Megan's felt suicidal or felt suicidal again, or there's something with the infants. Yeah, it's about the kids. Completely about the kids. Something's happened. Eight of Swords. This is about the kids. They've had an opportune moment to do something, and the Wheel of Fortune, they are going around, and they seem to have some timing has landed on their side where they've been able to report and get Ms. Mole's channel taken down. Well, not taken down, but very much silenced. The Knight of Swords in reverse, this is interesting because they will say that they're giving away secrets or giving away things that are related to the security of Harry and Meghan and their children, because the son is here. This is all about the kids. They are dressing it up as the protection of their children, even though this is the thing, right? This is wild to me because I'm guessing Megan's Mole isn't wishing any harm on the children or anything like that. She's just questioning and has valid questions about the pregnancies or the pregnancies and how the kids got here, because everything was out of sorts. The Buckingham Palace, the announcements, the bump was everything was off. Everything was off. It was weird. So she's got a right to kind of question that. But Harry and Megsy's team are turning it around and say, oh my God, it's the protection of the children. Think of the children. And they're going into a vulnerability. And I would say even she might have said something about a miscarriage in one of her videos, and that's came through as well. The Spirit Box did say they were going to go after another 2 YouTubers. So doing this thing, it's just going to bring in more people into the equation, because if you silence somebody who's got a big platform, or try and silence somebody who's got a big platform, people will talk. People will talk. I think they did it with Yankee Wally. They tried to silence Yankee Wally. I can't remember. I think they tried to silence quite a few people. But this time it's big. We have got the 8 of Swords. So they're not going to get, I think Megan's Mole is going to come out of this okay, because we do have the 8 of Swords. Though she might feel a little bit kind of tied up and stuff and having to cross the T's and dot the I's and all of those things, I feel like it's going to come out all right the other side for her. Like she's got just to kind of like go through this curve. The reason they're doing this to her is they want to look like the perfect little nuclear family, but they're using corrupt knowledge. They're using corruption. they are leaning in something and reporting something within YouTube, they are either prioritizing a system or leaning on somebody who is already working in YouTube to look at these accounts. Donna, that is correct. You just it's you don't have you can still post. There's different types, like if you can have your video demonetized and then you can get it reviewed and it come back up, or you can have like your video completely gets demonetized and that's it. It's just not monetizable, and you can still post it. It just won't make anything. And then you've got where YouTube will strike you for community stuff, and then you've got of course you lose your channel. You can lose your channel for stuff. What about the vile things? Yeah, they don't see that, Deb. They just don't see it. They just don't see it. Roily Blonde quit suddenly. Who's Roily Blonde? It's very sad. It's really annoying, but they can do this stuff. Hello, Northwest Florida. How are you doing, Rex? You okay? Rex Tech, I should say. It's difficult. It's not easy. It's not easy. Don't get me wrong. It's not easy, but I like it. I mean, it's good. I like the community, to be honest. So I think she's going to come out all right. I do think there's going to be two of the YouTubers actually come after. One in the UK and I think one in America. The Spirit Box said we did have a guess that it was it Sue? One of the Sues. There's two Sues, you remember you saying, and there was another one in the UK. And I don't know. I'm not sure which one that's going to be. Yeah, they've went for Murky Meg as well. Okay. So interesting. Interesting. Let us have a look. It's horrible that people have to get shut down and stuff. Let's ask my cards. Tittle Tattle was lovely. Really nice. Really nice lady. Will they go for the Royal Gift? Probably. Some people can threaten to be doxxed. People can get threatened. So like some YouTubers who like being anonymous, people can be threatened to be doxxed and have their public information put out there. You know what I mean? And some people don't like. Some people are scared of that. What else? Like, so there's people get threatened a lot. YouTube can be a very nice place, but sometimes creators or other creators can be a bit weird. So yeah, it's a bit odd. It can be a bit odd, but never mind. We keep it pushing. I like Tittle Tattle. I hope she comes back. I hope she comes back. She just got 1,000 subs as well. Let's have a look at Megan, what she's planning on YouTube. What did I think of King Charles's speech this week? It was probably telling the sugars to shut up. I thought it was very good. It's very, we need to be able to agree to disagree and keep it pushing, because not everybody is going to agree the same. And I really noticed this when we ever do anything political, people are like, whoa, this is my guy. You can't say, oh, this is my woman. And people get very tribal very quickly. And you just think, guys, no. These people are just, it's weird, man. Other creators are just... So I get why King Charles said what he said, but I think it's just him basically saying, if you can't say anything nice, don't say anything at all. And we're about to get on with Scooby's book, so, and that's just going to be an absolute poo show. What did King Charles say? He said, basically, be nice to each other. You can agree to disagree. We all get along. We're a community made up of different communities. Keep it pushing, peeps. Is how I would translate it to you guys. That's how I... He's like, yeah, man, we all good. Just keep it pushing. It's fine. Don't be nasty to people. Live, laugh, love, whatever. Anyway, let's see what Megan has in store for some YouTubers, because I was meaning to pull some cards on this. Get him telt, sorry. Thank you. I thought you're saying that because of the Middle East conflict. Yeah, he was. I think it's just basically, can everyone just get along? For God's sake. I like King Charles. I've always liked King Charles. I've met people who've met King Charles, and they say, well, when he was Prince of Wales, and they say he's sound, absolutely sound. I used to be friends with, I used to know a girl called, well, I can't tell you her name. Okay. She was Russian, and it was in Wales, and she was beautiful. You know, she was really beautiful. One of these and she had that really, I can't do the voice. She had that really gorgeous Russian voice, and you know, it's so sexy, so understated, but so sexy. You know, that kind of voice. And he was meeting all these people because she was working as a therapist at this place, and he was meeting all the people, and he flirted with her something chronic. They couldn't get him away from her. He's a right tart. Camilla was there as well, and she was just rolling her eyes. Bless. Never mind. Anyway, but she is a beautiful lady, very Russian. So let's have a look at Megsy on YouTube. Thank you for all of your likes as well. Yeah, my brother met the Queen. I can tell you about that one day. Not right now, but I can tell you about that one day. My mum's got the photo on the wall. Let's have a look. Let's have a look what Megan's doing with YouTube. King of Pentacles. Okay. So what's going on with YouTube? I think Harry's life work is coming into YouTube. I think the person who is driving a lot of what's happening with the social media and what's happening in the media landscape, to sound like a completely conceited idiot from LA, this dude, the King of Pentacles. Now, Baal is actually an ancient Mesopotamia, maybe, that kind of god. Not very pleasant, to be honest, but this is the deck. This is Megsy's deck. King of Pentacles is there, and that is Harry straight away, being the King of Pentacles. So he's tried to butch himself up and is wading in on things to do with YouTube for Megsy. Eight of Cups. I think Eight of Pentacles, 10 of Cups, unhappy family, unhappy things. That 10 of Cups was what appeared on the upside when we looked into what was happening with Molly's channel. But the 10 of Cups is underneath here. There is some dissatisfaction, man. That is very unhappy with the way things have been portrayed. The Eight of Pentacles is Harry's life work is by trying to influence things that happen behind the scenes. He is getting threatened with the Eight of Cups. Now, the Eight of Cups is somebody walking away. If you can't fix this for me, I will walk away. So these are Megsy's cards. This is what's happening around things like YouTube and other social media stuff, because there'll be people on Twitter as well. And the Eight of Cups crossing over. The Death card in reverse. The Death card came out in that. Page of Wands, Four of Cups. The Hierophant in reverse came out with that one as well. And the Five of Swords. The Death card came out when we did Molly's spread of what was happening with her channel. They are trying to call things away. They are trying to burn things down. The Ten of Cups came out as well, but that was on the top. The Ten of Cups is underneath here. And that shows me that they're unhappy with having this kind of these labels attached to them. They don't want the mirage to be broken, because that's what it is when the Ten of Cups is in reverse. It is a mirage. They have it above. They want everyone to believe it. That's what's driving it. But what's underneath is they don't want the truth coming out, that it is a mirage. The Ten of Pentacles is in reverse. Now, the Ten of Pentacles can mean a rich, wealthy family, or it can mean a lot of money coming on in. It also is interesting because the Knight of Swords was in reverse in Molly's spread. At this juncture, this is the next thing. The Ten of Pentacles is in reverse in this spread. And both of those things are about protection, about boundaries, about being able to look after yourself in whatever way. So I'm thinking they're trying to get these these YouTubers and people who are talking about moon bumps and all that kind of stuff, and for want of a better word, deflate them. I'm full of jokes tonight. Sorry, I'll stop it. Anyway, yeah, so they are trying to protect, is their vibe. She absolutely is petty and does not like Meghan's mole. Page of Wands in reverse. She's spiteful. She's bitter. Not Meghan's mole, Megsy. She doesn't like her. And people are trying to appease her around her. And she's taking that in. She likes the appeasement. She likes being told she is right. But we have here the Hierophant, which came out in Molly's spread as well, and the Pope, which is the Pope in reverse, or the Learned One in reverse. So that what she's hoping for is a corruption, which was what was underneath Molly's spread, sorry. And the Five of Swords, espionage. Taking things that are not yours. Let me have a look at Harry. Okay, let's have a look. How does Harry feel about all of this? The Devil. You know what's driving him, guys? The Devil. He's obsessed. This is one of the things that he has to correct and put right to make his relationship easier with Meghan. Because what she is threatening is to walk away. And what he is under, he is completely obsessed with her. The Hanged Man in reverse, there is an impatience. This is driving the situation. And the Five of Wands above. Strength underneath. That would be relating to a Leo. Nine of Cups in reverse. Okay. Six of Wands. Fall from grace. Fall from glory. Seven of Pentacles. Impatience again. Four of Cups in reverse in the same position. Appeasement. The Fool. Risk. Okay. And who else have we got here? The King of Swords, legal stuff. Alrighty. Why he is being so driven about this? We have the devil at the center. Now, the devil, of course, is obsessional control, can be dark magic, dark workings, cruelty. There's that word. I'm trying to think of the word. Mothering. Taking away somebody else's autonomy. Obsessive thoughts. Negative thoughts. Destructive thoughts. There's a lot going on there, and we have underneath it strength. Now, in the tarot, of course, strength is the card of Leo, and Leo is Meghan Markle. Meghan Markle is a Leo astrologically, and Harry would be a Virgo, or would be the Hermit, or he would be the King of Pentacles. She could also be the Queen of Wands, but shows here. What a funny bunch of cards. What a funny bunch of cards. The Nine of Cups in reverse. Harry feels like the way that the coronation went and everything like that has been detrimental to him and Meghan. He really feels that. He feels like the royal family's popularity after the coronation, or basically their shine is dimming theirs somehow, which is very kind of teenage girl book. What's that burn book thing? What's it called? Mean Girls. Yeah, he's kind of Mean Girls, but like not funny. He's really weird. These are grown people, man. Honestly, the Five of Wands there's lots of noise and lots of fighting. Sounds about right. The Six of Wands in reverse. He's salty as well about his fall from glory. He's salty as well about that. I don't know if there's a YouTuber who particularly talks about Harry, just Harry. But if somebody's dug into, like, it would be somebody who's got like a full working channel, let's say they're monetized, say they've got memberships and all that stuff. He's coming after somebody who rattles him as well. And that Six of Wands is in reverse. So he's going to come after somebody. The Seven of Pentacles. It's not very good at learning. And of course, we've got the Four of Cups there, which is appeasement, basically. The Fool, risk, an idiot. What he's hoping for is a risk to pay off. I don't think it's going to pay off, though. And the King of Swords there, legal battles. I think Meghan's nagging is driving Harry to basically get involved with YouTube and say these people are damaging my wife's mental health somehow. These people are tormenting my wife on YouTube. Very specifically. It could be the fact, because she seems to have taken it very personally with the page of Wands in reverse there. Very feistily, very seething, very bitter, temper tantrum about it. So it could be the fact of what Meghan's mole called her channel. I mean, that could be part of it. That could have poked the beast, to be fair, because she doesn't like her. And what they're doing, they are going after her, I think, allegedly, whatever. I'd like to see them come after Lady C. Good luck with that. I don't think Lady C gives her. The problem is there's so many channels there's so many channels, so why go for Megan Small? And I think the first one is Megan Small has the audacity to call herself one of Megan's flaw, and I don't mean the audacity from my sense of the word. I mean Megan will see it as audacity. How dare you do this? This is bullying. And then like discussing around the moon bump stuff and all that. I'm pretty sure Bookworm 2 does a lot of stuff on that, doesn't she? Mad World Tarot's probably done a lot as well. The Griffin Scope. My brain has gone. Tarot by Andy, Mystical Fortunes. There's so many tarot channels. That's just off the back of my head. And then you've got like Bookworm 2, the Royal Grift. You've got that new dude, the POV or something. You've got so many people. They're going to be like playing whack-a-mole. Have they done POV? I hope they haven't done him. He's just new, isn't he? Powered by Andy has a scammer again, pretending to be her. Bless her. POV's still going out. It's all right. Because he's just, I've just noticed him anyway. He might have been going for a while. Like Clef Liver, Barbados, Len, because I've like lived in Wales. I get my LL. Do you know who I mean? The 2 L's. Oh, the Barbados lass. She's really funny. They've tried with POV. Liani. I can't say it. That's the lady. She's very funny. And I like, oh, what's her socks? Oh my God. Hong Kong. You know who I mean? Jen. I like Jen as well. Who is POV? He is a YouTuber who makes Harry and Meghan content, and he's quite funny. So but I like Lady C as well, and River, of course. I don't think they'd dare come after River. Andrew POV 8's the name of his channel. What about Paula M? They could come after Paula M. They could come after Paula M. That could be it. Because Paula M's got a bigger profile, isn't she? Because she's on, like, she goes on Sean Atwood and stuff, and that's quite. You lived in Aberystwyth. Did you, Lucy? Do you know that our Saint Johnny went to university in Aberystwyth? I love Aberystwyth, man. What a cracking little place Aber is. When I was young. Oh. I think Lady C knows a lot more. Has anybody seen, oh, let me think. Where is Dan Wootton? What has happened to Dan Wootton? Does anybody know what happened to Dan Wootton? He's just like disappeared. Where is Dan Wootton? Hello, Florence. Hello, darling. Good morning. Where's Dan Wootton? Do you know where Dan Wootton is, Florence? Paula M is also it's Thomas Markle Jr. Ah, right. Okay. I don't know if they'll go after her then. I don't know why. It might rattle too much feathers. It might cause too much of a stir, if you know what I mean. I was just thinking that you're thinking of Dan earlier. You just started watching River. Oh, he's a hoot. Oh, he's a hoot. He is funny. He is funny. No, he was sacked from GB News and his newspaper. He's definitely been sacked from GBB's. I haven't really watched it since he's not been on it. You're lying onto the storm. It's windy out. You can hear it. Do you want me to pull some cards on Dan Button? Or do you want me to keep going with this YouTuber who's going to get attacked next? Let's hope it's not us. Let's have a circle of protection for me. Dan Button's been in the naughty corner with Paula Clare. He's on the naughty step. I love Dan. He's not even on Twitter anymore. He's only got Richard Eden on Twitter now, and he's not. He's just been in a kind of I am being pretty mode. He's been very. Sometimes he gets into these little habits of trolling. And yeah, he's just been very. I think he's been very proper at the minute, which is annoying. Thank you, Sari. Let's have a look at Dan Wotton. Dan Wotton. Do we know what star sign he is? Is he Capricorn? Is he Capricorn? I don't know. Let me have a look. Is he Capricorn? Dan Wotton, date of birth. What do you think he is? I think he's giving me Capricorn. He's giving me Capricorn. Watch him be like a Virgo. No, watch him be like a Gemini. Pisces. It's Pisces. God damn it. He's a fish. Pisces. He does come across like an earth sign, doesn't he? Maybe earth, fire, something like that. I find he's very full on Capricorn, very there, very solid, and very in his mind. He seems like very switched on. So Pisces, it's just like, what? You have emotions? Dan Wotton, where are you, Dan Wotton? Dan Wotton, the Chariot. Something's on the move. Something's happening, guys. Something that is movement there. I wonder if he's gone to New Zealand for a bit to lie low. I wonder if he's been told to lie low and gone to New Zealand, because he is a Kiwi, isn't he? Pisces with all your emotions. Yeah. There's the Six of Swords. There's my two moving cards. Interesting. On the defense. Okay, so he's a bit King of Cups in reverse. Okay. Two of Cups, relationships, Queen of Wands, the Devil. I'm getting all the cheerful cards for Dan here. And the Two of Swords. He's having a bit of a time with it. He has moved. There's movement there. There's travel there. There's distance there. But it's not a happy journey he's made, because you've got the Six of Swords crossing over. It's rather, he would rather not be in this predicament. I feel like right now he is not lying on his back and suffering. He's quite angry. I think if there's a time Mr. Wotton needed blood pressure pills, it's going to be round about now, because we have the Seven of Wands above. He's had an unwanted journey, but a big journey, a life-changing journey. The Seven of Wands above, he has had to fight back off people. He has been on that attack, and he has to have defensive there. We have got the Five of Wands leaving, so that is all of the noise. Can you remember? Because he was meant to be this, that, and the other, and there was another thing. There was something else. there was Lawrence Fox's comment about whatever it was. Can't remember now. It was everybody was clutching their pearls about it, and like that was weeks ago, but it seems to have ended Lawrence Fox on GB News, and it also seems to have ended Dan Wootton. I don't know. Is this? I think maybe Dan was set up here somehow. I know that sounds wild, but I'm going to keep it moving. We have the King of Cups in reverse. Dan is a Pisces. We might be hearing more from Dan very soon. Very, very soon. The Two of Cups and the Queen of Wands, the Queen of Rods. The Two of Cups, of course, is a relationship and harmony, and the Queen of Wands is somebody who, I mean, one of Dan's nemesis is, of course, Megsy, and she would be Queen of Wands. Dan also was part of the whole Amber Turd thing when she lied about John and all that stuff. So he ran that story. He got sucked in by her. I don't know. Is he going to come out and say something about it? Is he reevaluating the relationship with that? Is he reevaluating how that went down? I don't know. There's something there, though, with a Queen of Wands character. And I forget what star sign Amber Heard is. I'm sure she's like an Aries or something. She's an Aries. I'm sure she's a fire sign. I don't think she's a Sagittarius. There's no way she's a Sagittarius. The Devil. And I think they've already made up his mind with GB News. I think they're going to push him. I think he was a bit set up as well. I feel like with the King of Cups in reverse coming in there, that would be down. I feel like he might break cover, but there might be some more allegations about him. When you think about it, we've had 3 allegations, 3 things about him. We've had that stuff from that paper or Twitter user, whatever, his ex-boyfriend, about the bag behind the microwave or whatever it was. And then we've got this thing that happened at GB News with Lawrence Fox too. So that I feel like this, I'm a great believer that these things come in 3s. Because look, when we had, I said, oh, we're going to have another one. We had Philip Schofield, Hugh Edwards. I said there would be another one along in a minute. And then we had like, Dan Wootton isn't like a household name, but Russell Brand was. So we had those 3. And I feel like Dan's going to get another one, another 3rd thing happen to him. Nana Aquia. Yeah, I like her. But yeah, I think they've already made up their mind. Amber Heard's April 22nd. See, she's on the cusp. She is on the cusp of women, Aries, Taurus. Really on the cusp. So who was also on the cusp of Aries and Taurus, not that I'm conflating the two, was Hitler. And Hitler was born on April the 20th, just on the cusp. He was an Aries. Calvin said that GBBs. I think there's something specifically about that. Dan Wootton, no, Mickey Tinker. I really do. I really do. There's something. You think Piers Morgan will be next? Do you want me to have a look in Piers Morgan? I can look into Piers Morgan if you want. I don't mind doing things that aren't Harry and Meghan or the royal family. Did everyone watch my Israel and Palestine thing today? And if you haven't, why haven't you? I looked into Benjamin Netanyahu and Ismail Haniyeh, who is the head of Hamas, which is a proscribed terrorist organisation in the UK. I just have to say that. You're on the cusp of Aries, a Taurus. I'm just teasing, Deb. Oh. I'm just teasing. But it's interesting because Oh, thank you, Rando. It's all right. My mum's on the cusp of Aries and Taurus. I tease her all the time. So calm down, Adolf. Not keen on Piers Morgan. He can be plain nasty. Please write Piers me Morgan. Now, Piers Morgan is also, I'm sure he's Aries. 2 seconds. I'm sure Piers is an Aries. Sure he is. Aries, yeah. So he could come out as the Emperor, or he would be the King of Wands. That's quite interesting, because Megsy got him sacked. I don't like being called a liar. She's got... You think he's H.G. Tudor? No. No, I'm telling you, H.G. Tudor is a little fat ginger guy who looks a bit like Matt Berry from Toast of London. That's what H.G. Tudor looks like. Thank you, old bird. Sarah sent me a Facebook message. Honestly, let me have a look. Takes me off on how to get into this thing, you know. It's not the most... No, I have to go into a different thing. Go to a different thing. It's loading it up. Let's have a look. What, just now? There's nothing come through. You know, HG's got bleach blonde hair. Bye, Marissa, darling. She's got bleach blonde hair. Do you know when you bleach your hair when you're a kid and it goes a bit ginger? That's his hair colour. I don't know what he looks like. I don't think he's skinny. He sounds like a fatty. Do you know what I mean? I'm not going to... Anyway, he does sound like a fatty. It does sound like he's eating donuts when he's recording and calling everyone a narcissist. It does sound like a fatty. You love his voice. You chubby chaser. Okay, let's have a look. Strawberry blonde. He doesn't sound like he's in his 40s either. Not that there was a sound until it sounded like you're in your 40s, but to me, you know, I'm thinking he's probably in his 50s. You know, maybe early 50s. Let's put it, yeah. Matthew Steeples HG. No. HG looks like Colin Firth in Sense and Sensibility. I didn't know Colin Firth was a small fat. Sorry. I think he looks like Captain Mannering. Yeah, so more like that, Sue. 8 minutes to go to New Zealand, winning 39-6 over Argentina. Oh, good. HG obviously has a face for radio. Yeah. I don't think he's fat. My brain was very interested in him, but he shunned her. Yeah, CB. He might... Maybe Meg sees as a secret chubby chaser. No, I'm just teasing. I don't know what he looks like. I just like teasing. I just like teasing. I'm just being a tease. Sorry. Okay, let's have a look and see where. You think he's older, grey in hair, tall, attractive. Really, guys? Really? It's just because he sounds nice. It's just because he's got that voice. So yeah. Let's have a look at Piers Morgan. She's married fathead. True. Let's have a look. Piers Morgan, Knight of Wands. Okay, he feels like he's on a mission at the minute. He's striding on out here, showing everything. What's that whole cock of the north, cock of the morning? He is on good form. He is enjoying himself immensely. I don't know if I think his ratings were quite good this week. I did see an interview with an Egyptian gentleman. He did. And I saw an interview with a British gentleman all around Palestine. And the British gentleman was absolutely awful. But the Egyptian dude was actually really, really quite funny, with a difficult subject, and was challenging Piers Morgan. So I'm not surprised with the Knight of Wands there. Risk, okay. Temperance, Ace of Wands, Seven of Wands, Knight of Pentacles, okay. Five of Wands, Queen of Cups in reverse. Interesting. I wonder what his wife's star sign is. And the Two of Cups. You're hoping France and Ireland for the final. What? Let's talk about Piers, because Piers has got some stuff going on here. He's got some big stuff going on. There's something new. There's something with contracts that's just happened to him. The Knight of Pentacles coming up. That could well be him focusing his efforts, let's say, on a new project, or wanting to show off on a project. We have got the Fool crossing over, so there's something he's done this week that has been a risk. There's a risk hanging over him. He needs to look like he's moderate. He's trying to look his best, like he's moderate, everything, temperance, everything works, and that he's fair and good judge of character. But the Seven of Swords is in reverse. Somebody, or he has got himself into a bit of bother. And I wonder if this is the Fool in reverse that's crossing over. There's going to be something that comes back from the last week or so that's going to bite him on the bum. Pierce's wife is a Sagittarius. Thank you, Fact Wrangler. The Five of Wands there is a lot of jostling for position. And we have got the Queen of Cups there in reverse, surrounding him. Things are not, I don't know, it's not quite as steady as it all seems to be honest. There's something not quite right here in all of this. He's on kind of slippy sands because he wants to do something new, like something with a contract, something new. But it's almost like he's in two minds about something. It's almost like he's changing his mind. And then we have the Knight of Pentacles. I wonder I know Omid Scooby's book's coming up. I wonder if he's going to say stuff about Omid Scooby's book and Harry. I wonder if there's going to be a clash. I wonder if something's going to happen around that. I don't think Talk TV would do the same as ITV did to him, though. I don't think he'd get booted out because there's some money there. There's money there to be made. There's something else going on. We have got the Two of Cups. And we have the Star in reverse. It's almost like something is not enough for him. He's got it all. If you think he's everywhere, you go on Twitter, he's got millions of followers. He's on Sky TV. Like, I mean, they cut out bits of his show on Sky Australia, and they do it with some American channels as well. Everybody knows who he is. He's one of the most famous people in the world, and it's all because he's got a massive gob. It's just a gob, man. He always reminds us of that Foghorn Leghorn. Do you know the chicken from Bugs Bunny? Yeah. But it's got the Two of Cups there. That is in reverse, and the Queen of Cups is in reverse. So there's something unsettled with him. Even though on the whole of that overall picture, everything looks wonderful and rosy because he's acquaintances with the royals, if you know what I mean. Camilla and the York sisters are both friendly with him. He's well known, but there's something missing. There's something wrong. There's some emotional blockage here. I don't know what, though. Interesting. We'll see what happens because there's something unsettled here. He's in two minds about something. Something very unsettled. And there's some feminine energy here. I don't like the sound of that. I know I'm not going to actually say what, you know, you guys can like kind of put that together. That's why Megsy hates him. He's more in with the royal family than she'll ever be. That is so true, Mickey Tinker. Hello, Colette, love. I hope he's keeping everything in his pants. That's all I'm saying. Hope he's not having a midlife crisis because it looks a bit odd. You love him here in Australia. I like him. I like Piers Morgan. I do like Aries anyway, as a rule. I do like Aries. Yeah, sorry, he is married. That's why I don't like to say. Now, is there anything YouTubey, anything celebrity you want me to look into? Because there's loads of stuff we can look into. Is there anyone specific? Yeah, I don't mind Piers Morgan. I just, as long as you just think, oh my God, he's a gobshite, it's fine. Yeah, around I was the same. I was like, oh God, not this old. And then I've warmed to him. Jessica M coming out about Megsy. Jessica M's current feelings towards Megsy. Let's have a go. Let's do this. Oh, there was another question as well, wasn't there? There was something. I think it was. I think it was that. Oh, the York girls as well. Let's have a look at Jessica Ram first, and then we'll do the York girls. Yeah, he was very friendly with Diana, wasn't he? Jessica Mulrooney. And then we'll look into Beatrice and her sister, who are both, I believe Beatrice is a Leo and Eugenie is an Aries, so 2 fires. New Zealand won. Bless them. Go on, you Kiwis. Jessica Mulrooney's current feelings about Meghan. Ten of Swords. She feels stabbed in the back and stabbed in the front. Not good feelings. Page of Wands crossing over. There is some energy there that she wants to keep it moving. Page of Coins in reverse. And we have got here underneath the Knight of Cups in reverse. Megsy is going to be an influencer, guys. The Devil. It's not a surprise, really, is it? The Empress. Okay. It's 2 of Coins in balance. Let me just put all these cards out. Ace of Swords. That suggests to me that she is going to be writing some kind of book. Okay. There's stuff to do with the children crossing over. She does feel stabbed in the back, but she's trying to be nice about her. She doesn't want to bring any harm because we've got the Page of Coins. I know Archie is a mute point, but she is trying not to say anything because I feel like she knows about the children, to be honest. We have the Empress here. We have the Page of Coins in reverse and the Page of Wands. Now, I feel like Jessica is protective of her children. They will be coming through necessarily as the Page of Wands, but it's just a hunch because we have got the Empress there. We have got the Page of Coins above in reverse. That could negate to the offspring of Harry and Meghan, or the children belonging to Harry and Meghan. We have got the Devil there, which is obsessional, control, coercion. I feel like that's gone. That's what was in the past. I feel like Jessica's done and can see what Meghan was, clearly. And I feel like Meghan really got into Jessica's head. She still feels like she's been stabbed in the back or stabbed in the front. And we have got the Knight of Cups underneath. I feel like she knows that Megsy is going to be an influencer of sorts and is after money. The Page of Coins in reverse, she knows about Archie. Everybody knows that she knows about Archie and the kid's birth. And that's what's pressing down on her. She feels like people want her to speak up. The Empress is there. So I don't know if Miss Mulrooney is going to reinvent herself as some kind of childhood wonder, childhood trauma expert, or children's influencer somehow, but she wants to look creative. She wants to look together. She wants to look like she is an uber mum. She really does want to put this out there that Mulrooney herself is. But she has got the story of how Archie and Lily books got here. Now, I feel like she knows all about Archie, but she doesn't know all about Lily books. She could tell us all about Archie, but she can't tell us about Lily books, because I'm pretty sure Megsy and Harry's relationship with Mulrooney had disintegrated by the time Lily books was brought into this world. There are 2 things that's going on with Miss Mulrooney. Is she is got something coming up with the Ace of Swords. Now, this could be new contracts. This could be a written document. For an example, she could be signing a contract, an academic paper, maybe to do something, maybe to write something, a legal document around a book. The Two of Coins there is in reverse. And it's just out of balance, man. Completely out of balance. The Knight of Wands is there. And the Death card. I don't think I think she's got to the point where the person who you vote, I mean, this is hard to explain, this energy. So if you had a friend and they've been like very close and you think, oh, I'll never be or not be friends with this friend. And then something happens and you're not friends anymore, and you kind of grieve that friend and you realize that friend was actually using you, and you go through a whole range of emotions until you just get to the bit where you just feel nothing about that person. And I really feel that Mulrooney is at that point, which is a dangerous point to be, because you can be as honest with your emotions as you want to be. I feel like Mulrooney's at this point. And of course, the Empress is a very creative card. It's also a motherhood card. The Knight of Wands, what she's worried about is being seen as vengeful and attacking people. She doesn't want that. She wants the Empress energy around her. And she's got the Death card there. She's not scared of burning away in public the last of the cords that the public think of them being together. She does not mind destroying that and letting people know what happened. So I feel like she is going to let everyone know what's happened. So Mulrooney, right at this moment, I would say that there is a potent to maybe write an article, a book. I feel like there's a book going to come. I feel like Trevor Engelson may well write a book at some point as well. Because at the end of the day, he will get to the point where he accepts that the public know him as Meghan Markle's ex-husband. And he's going to have that label forever. So why not lean in on it? The same with Jessica Mulrooney. We were Markled. Let us say our side of the story. It could be very healing for them. I feel like Sam's already done a book, but maybe if the Markle side of the family did a book, or Doria's side that they don't speak to anymore, that would be telling. That would be very telling. So let's go on to Eugenie, and no friends. And I think she still feels stabbed in the back. And I think they're done, basically. Let's have a look at Beatrice and Eugenie. Who we're going to start with first? They should collaborate, use and abuse. They could do a good collaboration, you know. Why not? Why not? Right, let's have a look at Eugenie, and we'll do Beatrice. Is Eugenie coming back into the royal family? Is she going to be a working royal? Hiya, Tony love. Is Eugenie going to be a working royal? Four of Wands in reverse. That's not a good starting point for somebody who wants to come into the royal family, is it? That's more like a block. It's not a party, is it? It's not a join. It's not something you're going to join. It's not a family gathering. This is kind of like, no. Four of Wands. No, I think the way is a little bit blocked for her. The Seven of Cups, gaslighting. The Six, okay, and the Magician underneath. I wonder what star sign Jack is. I wonder what star sign Jack is. Because we've got a Gemini over here. I'm suspicious here because we have the Four of Wands. When the Four of Wands is upright, it is a happy union, like a marriage or a big party, a family gathering. But it's in reverse, so there's disruption there. And we've got the Seven of Cups crossing over as well. There's too much choice, too much noise, too much stuff going on. There's little bits about everyone coming out. Little bits. Jack is a Taurus, okay. So he's not that. Thank you, Fact Wrangler. Four of Cups. She's unreceptive to the idea. And the Lovers. I don't think she's coming back in. There's a risk, okay. Six of Swords. I think she's going, guys. Temperance. Knight of Wands in reverse. And the Nine of Cups. Celebration. The Magician underneath and the Lovers above. I don't think she will, because she's going off and doing a risk. There is journeys at the moment. The Six of Swords, sorry, and that is in reverse. So she doesn't want to necessarily make a journey. And you've got Temperance surrounding her. What she doesn't want to do is appear snotty, bratty, Knight of Wands. She's concerned about herself because she is a fire sign. So she's going to come through as Wands. And you have the Nine of Cups, celebrations, and the Lovers above. So she wants to look like she's part of it. The Magician underneath shows to me that she really wants her name linked there. She's part of something. But you've got the Seven of Cups crossing over. I think she doesn't know what she wants in her own mind. Does she want to be the rebel who was a royal, who was like this, and she married a Sambuca salesman or whatever he is, and and she was loyal to mummy and daddy and all that kind of stuff. So she kind of wants, like, she's a bit like Harry that way. Like she wants all the privileges without any of the, all the privileges without any of the work. So she likes the titles, she likes the perks, but she doesn't want to she doesn't want to go and do the work. That's the thing. She doesn't like it so much. She's not comfortable with it so much. I have a theory about Beatrice as well. Only people will think, oh, I'm off my rocker with this. And I don't know if any other tarot reader or anyone else has said this, because this is all my own. I know in my head. I know I've got a theory about Beatrice's reincarnation, and I know you guys will know exactly what I'm going to say. Who do you think Princess Beatrice was in a past life? Who do you think Princess Beatrice was the reincarnation of? I'm going to do a reading on it. I'm going to get spooky for Halloween. Reincarnated, yeah. Stephanie, yeah. She was, to me, what I've been shown, she was Queen Victoria in a past life. She was Queen Victoria in a past life. I will do a reading on that soon. I was doing like just some William's past lives that are very interesting as well. I was quite surprised. Wow, something's just, all my cards have just knocked over. when I said that. All right, Richard III, you can calm down, dear. Wow, that's never happened before. Has that ever happened before? That dramatically? Let's have a look at Beatrice. I think she is, you know, Beatrice. Dickie's disturbed. Let's have a look. Beatrice. We have the star straight away. The star, to me, when we're looking at the royal family, the star is the new Caroline era. It is a bit weird. It is a bit different. It is a bit strange, but it's shining bright anyway. I think Beatrice is up for it, because straight away you've got a major arcana. You've got one of the most hopeful, optimistic, miraculous major arcanas you can have, the star. Crossing over her, though, is the 9 of Wands, which is about boundaries, which is interesting. We have got the 2 of Cups above her, 2 of Discs above her, sorry, which is work-life balance. And underneath her, we have the High Priestess. Beatrice has got Eugenie has the Magician, and Beatrice has the High Priestess. Now, I think there's a little bit of magic in Beatrice. I really do. I really do. I think she's got something about her. She's got something different. She's like, she was made differently, if you know what I mean. There's something within her that is going to be part of history. I don't mean something bad's going to happen. I just mean she's going to be like, I feel like she's going to be in the royal family. Okay. Four of Cups, being receptive. What's on her mind is the Queen of Pentacles. What's surrounding her is the 3 of Discs. What's she's concerned about, and what's the 5 of Wands. Okay. She's not that receptive to some of the news, though. I feel like she is kind of getting briefed to come on in, but there is problems here because we have got the Queen of Discs in reverse and the 3 of Discs in reverse as well. Now, the 3 of Discs is about working together, and the Queen of Pentacles is in reverse as well. So she might be having some, and I hate to say it, I don't mean to read into things that aren't necessarily there, but she might be having some issues with Catherine being married into the family. And she has got some kind of like, it's almost, it sounds stupid, and I get it more from Eugenie than Beatrice, but I still think it hangs around a little bit in Beatrice. And when I mention Beatrice, sometimes you guys, some people will just go, no, they don't like the York girls at all. And I think it's because they can see that in them. They've got that in them, but I was a princess first kind of attitude. And I think Eugenie still carries a lot of kind of hostility about that, and she's very fixated on that. And I feel like Beatrice just kind of goes with the flow with it and gets dragged along into some stuff. And that's why I think the boundaries are there, the 9 of Wands crossing over. Apparently her mother was told by a medium that Beatrice would be queen. I mean, that's really wishful thinking for the mother. I mean, I don't think William is, and I don't get Catherine is. I don't get Camilla is either, or even King Charles. But all of the other royals, all of the non-working royals that have titles like Eugenie, Beatrice, well, not so much Beatrice, but she has got an element of that. And then you've got like Andrew, and they're either obsessed by their titles and they're standing in the family, or they're like Zara and Mike and they don't give a damn and they don't have any titles. They're just, yeah, or Princess Anne, it doesn't matter. Yeah, I think there's some snobbery there. I think she has. I think she would be a good fit. I think it's going to be difficult for her because she needs the support of her close family, and Daddy is obviously Daddy's not very helpful, and Mummy's, well, you know, I mean, well, I mean, Mummy's, you know, we're not going to talk about that. She is worried about things getting taken from her that she already thinks she owns and stuff. So I feel like she does want to do it. She is interested in it. I do feel like she will become a working royal, but I feel like there is a lot of drama within her family that she needs to work through and go through. The possibly is inherited from Andrew. So you're completely correct. I feel like Eugenie's got it more, but I feel like Beatrice has it, but not as much as the others do. Not as much. I feel like it's ebbing away. I feel like Edo is a really, really good influence on her, but with these cards, I think she's still got some more work to do. There's still some things to overcome that we are not fully. It'll come out though. I feel with Beatrice and Edo are a good match. And once maybe the baby is in school and stuff, and hopefully she's going to have another one, I'm hoping. I do like people having babies for some reason. Anyway, Beatrice and Edo, they've got the daughter, and once the daughter's settled in school, I think we might be seeing more of Beatrice and even Edo. So yeah, they were both born princesses. They're not going to lose anything, but I think what Beatrice's and Eugenie might have some issues with is just their status, their stuff. Like, can they go into a royal residence and say this, that, and the other? I want this, that, and the other. It's not necessarily about it's not necessarily about the prince and princess titles. It's also being about, can I march into Windsor Castle and demand a tuna sandwich and a pot of tea? Or something like that. You know what I mean? They can't. I don't know if they can do that anymore. Like the other royals, they won't get their diaries planned and stuff like that, or any extra help. And I think that's, they see, well, they do it. Why can't we do it? And you know, there's a lot of to-ing and fro-ing. But I think Beatrice will be. I just maybe not quite yet. Not quite yet. I don't think Eugenie's a good fit. I think Buckingham Palace would start leaking again daft stories to get her position. I really think that would be dangerous for the monarchy, because I just don't trust her. Lady Louise would be amazing, but she's only 19. You know, she's still at uni. So I think they've got to figure out what they want, and that would be a whole conversation with William. And I think when they're talking about future of the monarchy, they've got to include William now, because King Charles's advanced age, not advanced, but he's pushing 80 really. So they've got to include William in plans for who's in, who's out, and all that stuff. And it might get to a point where George has to be included in those plans if they don't ever make their mind up about a few things. But yeah, I feel Beatrice will at some point, but maybe once the bairn's in school. Eduardo descends from Italian ancestry, which means that Princess Beatrice became an Italian Contessa and Nobella Donna. That's really cool, actually, Subi. That's really cool. I feel like there's something magic. I do feel like there's something good in Beatrice. I feel like she's gonna. I feel Edo's such a good influence for her. I feel like she's grown. She looks so happy, and that's because she seems to be away from like that little hive of negativity that I get. And I'm sure Fergie's lovely in a hoot when she's out and having a glass of wine. And I'm sure Eugenie went to university up in Newcastle, and she can drink like a fish. So the rumors go, allegedly, whatever. Yeah, she can drink like an absolute fish. She's an absolute animal. So the rumors go, of course. Not that I've ever bumped into her in town, but yeah, she came to Newcastle University in the 2000s, I think. Beer pong. She's got a lot better with Beatrice with her clothing as well. I saw that she had a stylist as well. I read that the other day. There was an article about that, and she's done a lot from wearing the kind of weird ovaries, vagina looking hat she wore for Catherine's wedding. And I just I remember we had a bank holiday that weekend, and I was sitting in my mum's living room and we watched the royal wedding. I was at my mum's and with my mum and my dad watching the royal wedding for when Catherine and William got married, and when Madam the succubus and Harry got married. I said, because I didn't like Harry. Didn't I say I didn't like Harry? And I said I wasn't going to watch the wedding. Yeah, and then I watched the wedding. You think Edo is influenced the fashion choices, CB? She looks lovely now. Her wedding dress was beautiful. She looked beautiful at, I forget, was it the Saudi prince's wedding? Crown Prince's wedding, where they were with Edo and Beatrice and William and Catherine were there. She looked absolutely beautiful. You think I should look at William? Okay. Do you want me to look at William and see what William thinks of this? Okay, one more thing, and then I will have to go. I've been talking for 2 hours. I'm like, I'll just be an hour on the live stream. 5 hours later. Right, let's have a look at William. Does William want these two in with the royals? Let's use these ones because they're here. You see, Johnny is still burning away there. Right, one more. Let's have a look, William. See what he wants to do with these. Does William want Beatrice and Eugenie into the royal family? William want Beatrice and Eugenie into the royal family. 8 of discs in reverse. Okay, there's some work to be done here. He's not sure. He thinks they need to work more. Something needs to be put down. More work needs to be done on it. He's not 100% sold with this idea. 7 of Cups, that's interesting. That's what was crossing over Beatrice, remember? Choices. So I feel like his problem comes from maybe conversations with Eugenie, sorry, not Beatrice, comes from conversations around what Eugenie wants, because the 7 of Cups was crossing over Eugenie's point. There's too much choices, there's too much information, too many variables going on. We do have the 10 of Pentacles, which is rich and happy family, notable, well-protected, well-known family. Obviously, it's the royal family. Sometimes the cards are really obvious. The Magician in reverse, he thinks they're up to something. He doesn't trust them. He can't make sense of everything that is being shown to him. There is discussions about it, but he is not sure. Now, William is his mother's son. Sorry, Harry, but he really is. He's intuitive. He knows. He's got a little antenna sticking out of his head. He's got a little psychic eye. He knows what's going on. The star is there. Okay. Interesting, because that was the carrot. I don't think he's so bothered with Beatrice. I think it's Eugenie, because we have the swords in reverse. I should have kept those two girls' thing out. And the swords was in reverse for Eugenie, I believe, at some point. The Six of Swords, sorry. The star is there as well. So the Caroline era, that really hopeful point, which was at the start of Beatrice, I think it's Eugenie that's keeping everything backed. Knight of Wands in reverse. He's going to get stabbed in the back by one of them. Probably Eugenie. He's not keen on something. He's not sure. He's not sold. We have the Knight of Wands in reverse. He sees somebody as a bit of a fair weather friend, a bit aggro, a bit punchy, maybe a little bit unhinged. And you have the Eight of Swords there. He can walk away. He knows how to get out of this situation. He knows how to get away from it. But the Page of Swords, what he's concerned about is what I just said. He's concerned about gossip. And the outcome was Eugenie, because I really feel the cards coming through is more Eugenie than Beatrice, because we've got repeating cards from Beatrice, well, from Eugenie. We have got one from Beatrice as well, but more from Eugenie, which is the Knight of Wands in reverse, and the Six of Swords and the Seven of Cups, and the Magician. And the Magician was underneath for Eugenie, upright, and the Magician is in reverse underneath William. So she's trying to bring everything together to make a point, and William is just seeing it as a mess. Very interesting. I don't think he trusts Eugenie. And I think he's got reason to. There's something on the cards here with William and Eugenie that they're going to get stabbed, and he's going to get stabbed in the back. Hello, Karen. You're late. I'm about nearly finished, girl. So yeah, I wonder if something's going to come out around. It might be after Ahmed Scabi's book, because it's further down the line. Something's going to happen with Eugenie, and specifically, it might be something about Catherine. It might be something about the kids. I doubt it'll be the kids. It can't be the kids. I don't think Eugenie's that stupid, but I think it might be. Like, I don't know. It's something. William's going to feel stabbed in the back by Eugenie. And I think that's what will frustrate Beatrice's long kind of. I think Beatrice isn't going to come through until the baby's in school, the toddler's in school, but I do think there is a good chance she will. I would say it's definitely on the cards. Beatrice will at some point. I don't think Eugenie will. I think Eugenie is going to put her foot in it bigly. It's not long for Scabi's book. Scabi's book's out November, isn't it? Remember when the I didn't say at the time, but there was a PDF file going around Twitter of you know whose book with the Todger, and I did see it. I did read it. I didn't share it anywhere, but I did read it. It's terrible, awful, awful book. Is Princess Anne going to retire? I don't know. No. I don't think she even thinks she's halfway through her career at the minute. Bye, Trudy, darling. Good luck with everything. 21st of November. He's blocked me on Twitter, goddamn. I only get to see what he's written. I've got blocked by Boozy. I got blocked by the guy with the big forehead. That's totally worth it. I was feeling sassy that day. That was worth it. I got blocked by the guy with the big forehead. I got blocked by Boozy and Scobies. So the three. The Sussex Depositories book. I can't wait to read it on PDF. In the engagement interview, saw so many red flags. Yeah. What did you say to get blocked by Omid? I don't know. I never spoke to him. I just used to go and look what he'd written. I never spoke to him. He wasn't. I think I was just on a list of people to block. And then I got blocked by Christopher Boozy. Because I think, did I say something to him? And then I got blocked by somebody commented on the guy with the big forehead, the cameraman's forehead, Miss and Harry Man it was. Somebody commented going, "Oh, you are such a lovely person. Thank you so much." And he'd retweeted it going, "Oh, thank you, ever." And I replied at the bottom going, I think you're a shithead. I blocked. I was just like, minding my own business. But yeah. I'm always fun on Twitter. I hardly go on it much. But it's totally worth it. I think the conversation went something like that. I think yeah, I think you should get Zara and Mike in the royal family as well. I think that would be a good idea. I think that would be a popular idea. I don't think Zara wants to. I think Mike's having too much fun being in both worlds. He doesn't necessarily need to. I think they might do at some point, but you got blocked by the Sussex plug. He's got a face like Aye. He's a beautiful man, is Ahmed Scabies. Oh my god, what a anyway, guys. Yeah, so that's the stories. That's what I see in the cards. Very mystical tarot reader. Oh my god. We are going to do Spooky Saturday tomorrow. Spooky Saturday is Jack the Ripper. We are going to be looking into Jack the Ripper's other victims, potential other victims, and we are going to try and communicate with the detectives and policemen who were involved with Jack the Ripper case through the spirit box. So I hope you've enjoyed tonight's session and enjoyed all the chats and enjoyed all the cards. Thank you guys for hanging out with me and my flaming Johnny, which I will go and blow. Oh. So thank you so much, guys. Yeah, if this disappears, it might disappear and then it might get edited. I don't know. It might stay up, but it'll probably get chopped up into bits anyway. It depends if YouTube put it on the naughty step or not, because I've said quite a few naughty things. Anyway, mwah. Enjoy the rest of your Friday, enjoy your Saturdays, and I shall see you about on the YouTube streets in a bit. All right, guys, thank you all. Take care. Have a good one. Bye. Bye.